Hello, how are you? Well, it's another day on earth for us to make the best of it. I hope you are doing well, you and your family. We meet again on my page. Real quick, I'm having me my tea very early in the morning. You can see it's hot, very hot. Bismillah to all the beautiful people out there. It's an interesting time, interesting situations and very frustrating life happenings. And one must also discuss for the sanity, because it's like, you can't just keep rolling without balance in life. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add value to human nature. Adding value means having balance, having the sanity, the enthusiasm and what have you. So I am back again, still thinking on the military crash, and I just can't wrap my head around it. And every sane citizen should be concerned, and the whole of African nation should be concerned, because terror doesn't go well with the growth of a nation, and sophisticated crime doesn't go well with its youths and with its next generation. So we must do our best to make sure we are a part of solution, and it's not about Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all the designers that most young people are always carried off, and distracted. It's not about, vote buying and what have you. It's about us using our sanity to make sure we find balance and decency for ourselves in our own region. For about, this is not the first plane crashing, but this is the most ruthless, brutal crashing of a plane with a chief of army staff. It raises a question in every sane youth in that region, and the whole international community will be watching us, and it doesn't sink well. Any intelligent organization knows that it doesn't sink well. They have been so successful this time around, to give us a big blow as a nation. We all know something is wrong. And this person has been so passionate towards the end of terrorism and towards the balance of the nation and unity of the nation. And he has been so vigorously into these things, and there are lots of weaknesses, and you could see his passion and zeal. And then it ended so short. So it gives us a lot of questions. It's not normal. It's not normal for a military plane to crash. It's not just normal. A military plane is designed, for rough times, for many things. That's why it's called a military plane. It's not just a normal civilian plane, so it's not normal. It's not normal. There's a lot of questions. There's a brutal corruption to this situation, and I'm praying to God as I wake up very early, thinking that they find those moles, those people connected, those people, regardless of who they are, let them be exposed, because a lot of people are in pain. They are in pain. They are angry, because really corruption kills. Corruption really, really kills. And it's very clear, and it has presented itself. And no one is safe when corruption is this ugly. No one is safe. So we must do our best. When we're crying corruption, people didn't take us seriously. Now you know the value of having quality people in the system. People with good conscience. And when you have people with good conscience, definitely you see corrupt people trying to hunt them down. So it doesn't make sense. A lot of people are in pain. Their families are in pain. People who loved them and supported them, people who had hopes, are in pain. So there's no way the evil, the devil, the enemy of the state can have it its own way and can have it in a peaceful way. So there's no way we will just keep watching the show, but we have to find a way to support both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, giving them the right support, making sure that we are, doing our best with our freedom, because the freedom that we have must be used towards the sanity of the country and the nation at large. So when you are thinking that these people then die as hero, then you must be mistaken. You must be really sick in your guts. When people are in active duty, anything can happen. There's ambush, there's sabotage, there's setup, there's all kinds of things. There's electronic hijacking, to jam the electronic, or to, there are different criminal ways of getting into a system. So when you are intelligent enough, you know that something is not right. Something is not right. But when you're dumb enough, you jubilate, you'll be so happy. There's military personnel, this high top ranking military personnel in the most ruthless and in the most corrupt war in Africa. They killed the chief of army staff. And you are jubilating as a citizen. Some people are so happy, putting pictures and stuff, saying this person has died, the enemies of the country, or whatever. People are sick. They are so sick, they don't know what they are doing. So these are times that you have to recollect yourself. You have to advise people around you not to think negative of situations, because it could be anybody. You might be jubilating of somebody's death, and it might be on you and your family. You never know. A ruthless crime can go on you. Nobody is safe. So the best thing, we must give our collective efforts, our collective positive energy to make sure that we find a balance in our region. We must continue to support our security system. The military are doing their best. Yes, we have corrupt people within the military. We have corrupt people within the system at large. And we are hoping that the intelligent within the whole system will apprehend these evil people. These evil people giving us pain as a nation, because it's not normal. It's just not normal. It doesn't sit well, And I mourn along with the families. May God give them peace and healing, because they are in deep pain and sorrow, And for you to be happy is not the best, If you are happy, I wish you the same karma, the same pain in a different direction to you and your family. So stop being happy when you see people in pain. Stop being happy. These are people who sacrifice themselves, who didn't even know that they are crashing. Psychologically, it's only sick people that will be happy that things like this is ongoing. As a human being, as a sane human being, you're supposed to do your best to make sure that you're humane, you're compassionate, you are caring towards these things in life, because everything is vanity. Even though it's vanity, nobody wants a horrible ending. This is the most ruthless, brutal, humiliating kind of death, that has carried on. It's not normal. It's just not normal. It doesn't make sense. And it's very painful, very, very painful. No sane person now in Nigeria that is in the high ranking that will be safe. No person. Even in African countries, if it can happen in Nigeria, then it can happen anywhere. So it's a whole new level. And I know that it's a corruption that is so deep that many people will be so surprised. And I'm praying that we have all the passion and zeal to help ourselves, to help our country survive this brutal blow. So those are things that I decided to discuss this very early in the morning. It's quite unfortunate, but we will overcome, and we will find our decency and strength within this evil dance. And may the good soldiers and the good people and the foreign heroes, may they continue to rest in peace. May they succeed. May their labor never fall in vain. And then may we do our best to make sure that we give them respect and sanity to our nation. So you have a blessed morning. I'm going to try and have my sahur and do this in Hausa. Peace to you and your family. Bye-bye.